Meg want marriage Elon Musk billionaire. Harry crazy as Meghan greedy looking for a richer man. Meghan Markle could be looking to upgrade from Prince Harry to Elon Musk, a prominent royal biographer has joked. Tina Brown, the former editor of Vanity Fair and author of the Palace Papers and Diana Chronicles, recently discussed Meghan and Harry at the Henley Literary Festival in the United Kingdom. The author referenced a number of recent reports that claim the couple is looking to move from their Montecito mansion to the more exclusive and secure community of Hope Ranch in Santa Barbara, California. The move would keep the couple near their son Archie Mountbatten Windsor's preschool and within 15 miles of the Santa Barbara Polo and Racquet Club where Harry's polo team, Los Padres, plays. At some point, it might be more than a new house she's looking for, Brown joked about Meghan, adding, Elon Musk billionaire is still single, that's all I have to say. On the potential reasoning behind the move, Brown alluded to the fact that Harry and Meghan may wish to keep up with their social circle. It's not very pleasant to be a D-list celebrity who, for them, doesn't have enough money, she said. It's a wholly different game to be with those super-rich people. In Montecito, where they live, their $14 million mansion is a humble cottage compared to what these other people have. The Hope Ranch estate may be of particular appeal to Harry and Meghan because of its increased seclusion and security, royal expert Christine Ross told Newsweek. Hope Ranch is reportedly more private and secure than their current neighborhood in Montecito, which is full of celebrity neighbors, she said. An area like Montecito is undoubtedly full of security concerns, from tourists to paparazzi peering to get a look at the many celebrities who live in the area. There have been several reports of calls to police at the Sussexes' home, so I'm sure this move would be made with security in mind. The couple's residence in the A-list-filled enclave boasts a number of the world's biggest names as neighbors, including Oprah Winfrey. The couple famously gave their first joint interview since stepping down as working royals in 2020 to Winfrey. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex piled the pressure on Spotify last week for hosting disinformation on the platform via Joe Rogan's podcast. They released a statement on Sunday confirming that they had expressed concerns with Spotify bosses. Joe Rogan has faced criticism over his views on the coronavirus vaccine, as many have argued he uses his extremely popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, to spread misinformation. Musicians Neil Young and Joni Mitchell asked to have their music removed from Spotify in response to Mr. Rogan's podcast. Daniel Ek, Spotify's founder, has since promised that the streaming platform plans to introduce advisory warnings to any podcast that discusses COVID-19. Likewise, Mr. Rogan has apologized to the company and promised he would try harder to get people with differing opinions on his show, which averages around 11 million listeners per episode. Harry and Meghan struck a deal with Spotify in 2020 worth a reported £18 million. They have released just one podcast to date, released in December 2020. Royal expert Katie Nicholl questioned where the Sussexes might go next after these deals in an appearance on True Royalty TV's The Royal Beat last summer. She said, I think the biggest threat to Harry and Meghan, once these book deals are done and the podcasts are done and Spotify, then what is their currency? A similar sentiment was expressed by royal expert Russell Myers. Speaking on Pod Save the Queen at the beginning of last year, he suggested Spotify are likely to want something a bit meatier in future episodes. He said, I don't think they'll just give out tens of millions of pounds to Harry and Meghan to just churn out podcasts like they did on the pilot episode.